mornings. For most of us, they start the same way. Alarm blaring. Mind foggy, fingers reaching for the phone before we have even opened our eyes. We scroll, we snooze, we rush, and then somehow we wonder why our day feels scattered, stressful, and unproductive. The truth. The tone of your entire day is set in the first hour after you wake up. And Harvard students, some of the world's most driven, disciplined minds, know this better than anyone. But here is the interesting part. Their mornings are not filled with complicated rituals or extreme discipline. They are built on small, repeatable habits that quietly create focus and calm. Today, we will explore 7 of those morning habits Harvard students swear by, and how you can use them too. No matter where you study, work, or live, by the end of this video, you will have a clear, science-backed morning framework that centers your mind, boosts your focus, and keeps you calm even when your schedule gets chaotic. Let us dive in. Habit number 1. Start with 5 minutes of mental silence. One of the biggest misconceptions about productivity is that it starts with doing more. But high-performing students? No. True focus begins with stillness. At Harvard, many students begin their mornings with meditation, quiet breathing, or even just sitting without distractions for 5 minutes. It is not about being zen or spiritual. It is about letting your mind settle before the day starts asking things from you. Try this. When you wake up, do not touch your phone. Just sit on the edge of your bed, close your eyes, and take 10 slow breaths. You will notice the noise in your head quiets down. And when you finally start your day, you will feel clearer, calmer, and surprisingly focused. Common mistake! Turning this into a chore. You do not need a meditation app, incense, or perfect posture. Just sit. Breathe. That is enough. Habit number 2. Move before you think. Most people open their eyes and instantly start thinking, what do I have to do today? What is next? But here's the trick many top students use. They move before they think. A quick walk. A few stretches. A short workout. At Harvard, the gyms are busy before 8, not because everyone is obsessed with fitness, but because movement wakes up the brain. Research backs this up. Light exercise releases endorphins and boosts dopamine, both of which sharpen focus and improve mood for hours afterward. You do not need to run 5 miles. Just do something that gets your blood flowing, even 2 minutes of jumping jacks or walking while brushing your teeth. Because once you start moving, your mind starts working with you, not against you. Habit number 3. Make your bed. Not for cleanliness, but for control. You have probably heard this one before, but here is why it really matters. Making your bed is not about tidiness. It is about momentum. It is the first small win of your day. Harvard students often mention this as their anchor habit, the one thing that reminds them, I can create order, even in chaos. It takes less than a minute, but psychologically, it tells your brain, I am in charge now. And that mindset carries over. Because if you can organize your space, you can organize your mind. Pro tip, while making your bed, repeat 1 intention for the day. Something like, today, I will move slowly, but stay focused. It is small, but it grounds you. Habit number 4. Use the one-line journal technique. We all know journaling helps, but most people do not stick with it because they make it complicated. Harvard students simplify it. They use something I call the one-line journal each morning. They write down just 1 sentence, what they are grateful for, or what they are focusing on today, or simply how they feel. That is it. 1 line. It is not about writing essays. It is about checking in with your mind. Because awareness creates clarity, and clarity builds focus. I started doing this last year, and it is shocking how much it helps. Some days my line says, tired, but trying. Other days, excited to learn. Either way, it helps me meet the day. Honestly, mistake to avoid, turning journaling into a self-improvement competition. This is not about being deep. It is about being real. Habit number 5. Ping. Ting. Minute deep work warm-up? Before diving into classes, they do a mini deep work session. No phone. No distractions, just 10 minutes of focused reading, reviewing notes, or solving one small problem. Why? Because it tells your brain, we are in focus mode now. It is like warming up your muscles before a workout, and it prevents that mental lag. When you sit down to study later, try it tomorrow morning. Set a 10-minute timer. Do one meaningful task. Not scrolling, not checking emails, but something that requires full attention. Even if you stop after 10 minutes, you will notice your initializing mind feels sharper for hours. Habit number 6. A simple, consistent breakfast. One reason Harvard students manage focus and calm so well is because they remove unnecessary decisions. Breakfast is one of them. Most of them eat the same 2 to 3 simple things every day. Oatmeal, eggs, or yogurt and fruit. Nothing fancy. Because decision fatigue is real. Every small choice drains mental energy. So if you can automate your breakfast, that is one less thing cluttering your morning. It is not about health trends. It is about stability. A simple breakfast equals a predictable start equals mental clarity. If you ever notice how calm mornings feel when you already know what to eat, that is why. Habit number 7. Digital delay. Protecting the first hour. Harvard students who consistently perform at the top protect their first hour from the digital world. No notifications, no social media, no checking emails the moment they wake up. Because your phone pulls your attention outward before you have even had a chance to center inward. That first hour should belong to you, not everyone else. If that sounds impossible, start small. Wait just 15 minutes before checking your phone. Then extend it gradually. You will realize how much calmer you feel when your mind is not hijacked by other people's noise before breakfast. Common mistake. Thinking digital delay means no productivity. It is the opposite. You are protecting your most creative energy before the world interrupts it. Final thoughts before you try? All 7 at once. Do not. That is the biggest mistake people make. When you try to overhaul your morning, it becomes another stressor. Instead, pick 1 or 2 habits that resonate with you. The goal is not perfection. It is consistency. Even one small shift can change how you show up for the day. And remember, calmness is a skill. You train it through repetition, not intensity.